For the purpose of introductions, I'm Eric Emerson, Director of the South Carolina Department of Archives and History.
I'm Leon Steele with Louisiana Main Street in Baton Rouge.
Lisa Ruppel, Claremont Heritage, Claremont, California.
Carmen Godwin, Riverside Avondale Preservation, Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm Michelle Mesh. I'm with the Louisiana Trust for Historic Preservation.
Rhea Roberts with the Historic Preservation Alliance of Arkansas out of Little Rock.
Our project deals with the redevelopment and adaptive reuse of the 8-story international-style commerce building, which was designed by the firm of Bodman, Murrow, and Smith, and is completed in 1955 and is located at 333 Laurel Street, and it's over my left shoulder. You're right. We envision a multi-use purpose for the building, wherein the first floor would be used exclusively for retail space, and floors 2 through 8 would be used for residential space in the form of 113 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. The building's basement would be converted to parking for residents, which would account for 57 spaces. We think this would maximize the building's ability to draw people into historic downtown Baton Rouge, which is one of our goals. We also believe that everything should be done in conformance with the Secretary of Interior standards for rehabilitation, since the building was recently listed on the National Register of Historic Places as part of the historic Baton Rouge Downtown District. Now I'd like to introduce Lisa Ruppel, who will present the building's current conditions.
The Commerce Building is an 8-story steel girder frame with a non-load-bearing brick exterior. The building rests on a full basement of 26,983 square feet with an open space that's punctuated by supporting structural columns. The first through third floors share the same footprint as the basement as well as its square footage. The remaining floors are 16,745 square feet each for a total of 179,184 square feet in the building. The electrical, plumbing, and HVAC systems are original to its 1950s construction. Major mechanical systems located in the basement produce steam heat through 2 boilers, and the same pipes are also used to cool the building. All of these systems will likely require replacement to bring them up to date. The building also appears to contain asbestos throughout, including possible asbestos in the window glazing. The historic features of the building are largely intact. The lobby area for the office tower is beautifully dressed in black marble, and the office floors retain minimal ornamentation and multiple office suites, creating varied interior divisions. The most alteration has occurred on the first floor. The insertion of an interior parking garage impacted the 3rd and Laurel Street elevations with the garage entries. The building has 2 concrete stair towers and 3 cabled elevator cars. These systems will support, with some modifications, the change of use that we propose. The current zoning is C5 Business District and will not need to be rezoned for our proposed project. And Carmen will now discuss market research.
Well, downtown development is obviously a huge focus for the city of Baton Rouge. A great deal of money and effort has already been put into the downtown area through revitalization, new development, and adaptive reuse of historic structures. The daytime activity is pretty high, with over 10,000 public employees working downtown. However, the evening, there isn't quite as much activity, and the Downtown Development District is really pushing to bring people to the downtown area at night. The best way to do that is to get people living downtown. Currently, there are only 2,300 people who live downtown, and we, through our research, have found that that is mostly due to a lack of housing. So we see a need for 1- to 2-bedroom apartments in the $900 to $1,400 range to accommodate these working professionals. There's also a need for retail to support the people who work downtown as well as new residents. Most people see a need for a drugstore or a grocery store. This is also, the building sits at the edge of the entertainment district, where restaurant and outdoor space that takes advantage of the beautiful river views is highly encouraged. As a method of putting the building to immediate use and connecting it to the entertainment district, we propose that the Downtown Development District and the Arts Council help place original artwork in the empty display cases along 3rd Street. Now Rhea will discuss the proposed use.
Our adaptive reuse of the Commerce Building includes basement parking, ground floor retail, and apartments in floors 2 through 8. The Commerce Building is structurally sound and will support a number of different changes. All the building systems will likely need to be replaced, and so this can be done with consideration for future development and phasing of the project. On the exterior of the building, we recommend rehabilitating the storefronts and removing the garage door on 3rd Street. We suggest painting the brick back to the original off-white color. This will reduce energy costs and restore the architectural and historic integrity. We recommend using the basement for parking and using the garage door on Laurel Street as the entrance. This will accommodate approximately 57 spaces. This will require building a ramp down to the basement, and a gate can be installed at the ground floor or basement level for security. It's currently accessible by both stairwells and one elevator, and parking arrangements can be made with nearby lots and decks to accommodate additional residents. Our plan suggests using the ground floor for retail space and removing the parking area. The elevator lobby can be retained for its secured entrance for residents. Our research and interviews indicate a desire for a downtown grocery store, but the current population won't yet support one. We suggest approaching a pharmacy to locate in the corner section of the ground floor retail space, leaving plenty of room for other businesses or perhaps a restaurant or music venue to anchor that end of the entertainment district. We suggest converting floors 2 through 8 to approximately 113 1- and 2-bedroom, moderately priced apartments. This will bring in residents and help build the critical mass needed to revitalize downtown Baton Rouge. The target demographics are people working downtown and empty nesters looking to downsize. The rehabilitation of these upper floors can be phased over time as demand increases. And the roof of the Commerce Building could easily support additions or outdoor entertainment facilities, and this can be considered when replacing building systems. And Eric's going to cover the financial part.